It's not hard to eat well. It's just kind of expensive right now. Oh, yes! Bobby, thank you for the resub. Welcome. And there's spiders on my pillows, by the way. He already came out, then that's good. I'm a spider woman now. Call me Spider Gwen. Oh, the human digestive system is uniquely suited to process alcohol, but alcohol isn't a required part of our diet. No, absolutely. It's not like necessary in our diet, but like it's because alcohol is most often sugar. And like, haven't you ever seen those videos of like raccoons who like ate fermented fruit and then they're like drunk? We've always loved that. We've always been that fucking active. Having money doesn't change the fact that you still want good tasting food. What are you talking about? Are you talking to me? What? You changed the blankets, but it looks a bit different. Yeah, I added more patterns. I like it. Yeah, we, like, humans are omnivores. Wait, are you actually arguing if humans are omnivores? Humans are also able to make decisions, and we can decide what we do, like a lot more than animals do, who mostly behave instinctually, or can be trained to behave in a certain way. But like animals are very instinctual, and humans, although we do have instincts, we sort of are a little bit more logic-based, which is why future planning is so important. I mean, I love eating chocolate. Please send me Pocky and Ferrero Rocher and Kit Kats and Nutella to my P.O. boxes, please, and thank you. My blanket fort definitely looks like a tent. Yeah, that's what a blanket fort is. It's a tent made of blankets. Could you elaborate more on what kind of boundaries? Can you Google what are healthy boundaries between friends? I think if you Google that, that would give you a few different sources to sort of compile what your own feelings around that are. Snickers, yes please. Dolphins are the most intelligent life besides of swimming bread. There are countries that recognize dolphins and porpoises and whales as non-human persons, and they have all of the like rights and legal protections of a person. So like if you murdered a dolphin, you would be charged with murder, not just like animal cruelty. We are omnivores, meaning that we can eat meat and veggies. However, we do not require meat in our diets. This is a contrast to cats, which are obliged predators. Obligate predators. That's what that word is. I was like, what? Obligate predators. Yeah. Cats don't. Like, cats have to have meat. They just absolutely have to have meat. Their little bodies are so amazing at, like, grabbing some sort of nutrients. But, oh, shoot, sorry, I didn't pull this tight. That's not a pigtail fault. Wishy-washy today. I wish I could be a seal lying under the wharf all day. Yeah. So, yeah, humans are omnivores, but we don't absolutely have to. Like, we can absorb iron, which is really, really important for us. It's, like, very, very important for each and every one of us to have, like, a good iron count in our blood through plants and vegetables, but the heme, which really bonds super duper well with iron, is found in like animal meat, and that is much more easily absorbed into our bodies than the iron that we get from like leafy greens and grains and such.
Everyone jumps. He falls down screaming, blood squirts out of his nose. Freaks everybody out. Nobody says fucking shit.
Used to feed your cat borscht? Oh my god. Yo, mods, update the sub goal, by the way. Hey, yeah, let's fix the sub goal. Is it 20? Did we make it? Did we do it? We don't need more subs.
Now, if it's a manager, that's a different story.
Excuse me.
The managers know better than
I heard cat purring helps them heal when they're injured. Yes, they do. Yeah. Just suck on some nails. Is there static today? I fucked with the hemoglobin. No, heme. H-E-M-E. Heme. Heme is something that is, it's like a binding agent to iron that like helps it absorb more into our bodies. H-E-M-E, heme. Invader V, the kind of girl, oh my god, I don't think it's gonna fit, hahaha, am I right? What the fuck? Oh, weirdly, bizarrely sexual comment. Ugh. Do you not know how pussies work? You are one. You should know something about yourself, you dummy. Yikes. Next. Oh, lovely. Vampires get a lot of iron. Yeah, vampires get a lot of pussy. Humans would not be able to live in cold environments without meat. Wait. Well, yeah, because plants also aren't really able to thrive in cold environments. You're cute. Heme has iron in it that binds to oxygen. Exquisite. If you describe yourself as a feeling, which one would I be? Oh, like how in Inside Out you have like one sort of mood or one feeling that like drives your whole personality. I'd be joy. I'd for sure be joy. Not today. Today sadness is running the ship, or maybe even disgust and a little bit of anger. But normally it's joy who's driving. Yeah, not necessarily that it like binds so much better. It's just that animals have a lot of blood with a lot of iron bound to their heme. Yes, correct. And like plants don't have heme. Plants don't have iron heme. Plants have iron, but it's harder for our bodies to absorb it. Polar bears are delicious this time of year. What would Destiny be? Guys, I don't know. Go ask him. I don't know. Has he seen Inside Out? Seems like a movie that'd be important for him to share with his son. Hear me out. Will you go on a date with me? I got Amazon Prime, one free pizza to Papa John's, and student debt. I'm sold. Now tell me that you look like Danny DeVito in every physical aspect, and I'll marry you. Humans are wildly adaptable, guys. Don't worry, we can live anywhere. That's why we should be not on this planet. Let's go to space. Let's go to space. It's green tea. Green tea. This is my dog. Hey, Puppo. They're asking about you. It looks like beer. It is in a beer mug, but you don't usually have a tea bag with a string coming out of it. If it's beer. It's not how you make beer. Binge watching Disney Plus all week in your nice, warm, comfy bed. Ooh, can I do that too? Not necessarily in your bed, but I want to watch The Simpsons. And I only have, I think, 5 seasons torrented. That's not enough. Not enough. Never enough. I like overbrewed green tea. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm kind of a freak for saying that, and I'm like, betraying all the tea gods of the world. But I like slightly overbrewed green tea. I want that umami, Daddy. If you couldn't tell the difference between human or android, would it matter? Yes. I think I would always, even if you can't tell the difference, you would know it. And just knowing it would change the experience. Which isn't to say that I can't love it. I wish that whenever I ask Google to do things for me, I want the option to be able to say thank you, and it says you're welcome. Because for me, I need that human interaction of the ceremony of politeness and gratitude. And with a robot, I would just be like, I just know that you're a fucking robot, even though I would treat you with all the respect of any thing. But you would still just be a thing to me. It would still be a thing. She got me her birthday sweater. This is your birthday sweater. We wore this on your birthday. Do you want to wear it or do you want to play with it? You want me to throw this? Okay, go get the sweater. It's a toy now, I guess. I don't know. She can play with her own stuff. Howdy, Fearable Cookie. How are you today? How is everything that you wanted to get done today? Yeah, how are you having a good day? Have you had better days? That's okay, though. Oh, until Skynet. I, for one, welcome the robot overlords. I'm ready. It'd be cool to be able to just like thank my eyes. I already cursed them in script so many times. Oh, I don't get. I mean, like sometimes I get mad at my phone, but like most often than not, I'm just like I would love to like Did you guys ever read Android Karenina? It's not Anna Karenina. It's Android Karenina. So it's like a dystopian steampunk retelling of Anna Karenina, done by the same publishing house that did Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and also Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters. And I've obviously read all of these. I love them. And Android Karenina is like really fun and interesting in that like when you come of age and you are out in society, you get an android, and everyone's androids are very different and specific to them. They're cool. I'd love that. It's like a familiar, and it does what you need it to do, and it remembers things for you. Oh no! Oh no, you triggered the vibes. She triggered the vibes. How long have I been streaming for? How long am I supposed to go today? I have plans later, so like I know I can't stay all day, but like I was kind of late already. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. Some days it's harder than others to like get myself in front of the camera. Sexy flex dropping that book knowledge. If you haven't seen Terminator, I have a date planned for you. Oh, like the new Terminator? Is it really good? Your android would make you all your food. Oh. Sub goal, please, Resident Sleeper. What? What's that? What's that beep? Oh, it's her collar vibrating. It makes a big loud sound that says no barking, and then it goes and it vibrates. Brains, blissful, and big brown beautiful eyes though. Hey! Is that me? Best movie of 2019 so far? Oh, yeah. Cash TV, thank you. That's a really good question. The best movie that I've seen or my favorite, because they're different. Yeah, Skynet is the company behind the Terminator. Correct. I know that much, guys. I'm not so brand new. Oh, we actually hit the sub goal. Yay! Thank you, guys. You've been especially generous and kind, and I'm very, very grateful for you. And I'm gonna express that through posting things on Instagram and Twitter, I promise. I'm getting to it a little bit each day. Does it always bring it back whenever you threw it? The doggo? Yeah, she does. Hey, but sometimes she doesn't let it go. Can you drop it? Good girl. Go get it. Here, a little pause on the fucking floor. They're making another SpongeBob movie, yes, and Keanu Reeves is going to be in it. Go watch that trailer, guys. Hi, hi, hi. I think the best movie that I've seen so far this year is Joker. It was difficult to watch. It was very well done. It was honestly phenomenal. It was great. It was not my favorite movie. It was not my favorite movie. It's not my favorite movie. But it's very, very good. Like for the medium of filmmaking, it is exceptional in its goodness. Like truly, it's great. And like the performance and every element of it was just very, very entertaining and real and raw and authentic and terrifying. Yeah. Ooh, Charlie's Angels, no way. I don't even think I'm gonna go see it. But my favorite movie that I saw this year. Oh God. This is gonna sound super. My favorite only because my expectations were so low. Actually, my expectations were so low I didn't even want to see the movie, and then I enjoyed literally every single second of it. Was Good Boys. I think that was my favorite. I just loved every, like, I didn't think I was gonna like that movie at all, and I was kind of like, okay, yeah, we can go see that. And then I liked every second of it. I was like, I like all of this. I think this is an amazing little movie. It's so fun. And then I did love Dr. Sleep. I thought Dr. Sleep was really, really good. I can't wait to go see Frozen 2! Guys, I'm gonna go see Frozen 2 and just cry. Like a bitch. And I'm ready, and I'm excited, and I accept that. Favorite movie of all time, though? Oh, yeah, Mel Brooks is up there. Mel Brooks, Studio Ghibli. Like, many movies with Keira Knightley. Got a lot of favorite movies. Oh, yes! A Toxic Shogun has appeared. It's super effective. Hello, Toxic Shogun. Do you guys know anything about the history of Japan? I want to go to Japan. Alita Battle Angel was legit too. Yes. Not perfect. Kind of, it reminded me a lot of like, those like intense animes of the early 90s. So like, it was a very well-made movie. It was not perfect and like, could have used a bit of editing, honestly. It's one of my main critiques of a lot of films. Just like, tighten that shit. Like, you don't need to spell it out so slowly for the audience the entire movie. You can kind of trust that the audience is paying attention. Apricot, everyone going to Japan. Well, we're gonna do a whole trip to Japan, all the mods, all of us together one day. Hey, be gentle. What a baby. There was a Ghost in the Shell vibe to it, absolutely, yeah. Ghost in the Shell meets a sort of like Cowboy Bebop style world and aesthetic. With like a little bit of Inspector Gadget thrown in there. Alita was good. It was really good. I really liked it. But like, I liked it. I wasn't like, oh my god, I love every minute of it. I was like, there's a lot of good shit in here. And like, I would watch it again for sure. But I don't know if I would like purchase the Blu-ray of it, you know what I'm saying? No, we're not gonna, I don't watch The Wire. I don't watch those types of TV shows, but thank you for asking. And I know it's a very, very good show. And I'd probably really, really enjoy it if I did watch it. And I have the whole rest of my life to watch it eventually. Oh, have I read Love in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction? No, I haven't, but the title has grabbed me immediately. What a great title for a book. If you're going to Japan, go to Kyoto instead of Tokyo. It's way cooler. Ah. Why not then? Have I heard of the new show Dollface? It's so inspiring for girls to read and I love it. No, I haven't. There's plenty of hand-holding going on. I truly believe some movies are best second viewing. I have it on 4K and it might be my costume for Halloween next year. Ooh, cool. It's really good. You should check it out. It sounds really interesting. I was just wondering. Hey there. He's smelly. No, just drop it. Go get it. Just toss it. No, I didn't watch The Boys. I was actually talking earlier today about how I'm getting like wildly over superheroes. I can't like any more superheroes, mostly because a lot of them are just sort of like recolors of old heroes. They're all very similar, and they have a lot of similar problems. And a lot of our regular stories are basically just about superheroes anyways. So like I'm just kind of burnt out on superheroes. Everything is superheroes. I miss stories about ninjas. Do you remember when ninjas were super cool? Right before pirates. Ninjas were pretty cool around the same time as pirates, because ninjas and pirates have like a real, like, a good synergy? Synastry. Have a really good synergy. I'm drinking green tea. It's about a detective who falls in love with an android who goes missing, and then he goes searching for her. Though human-android relationships are not looked well upon. He's a robosexual. There's a whole episode of Futurama about this. And I think the title of the episode in Futurama is, oh no, it's called Proposition Infinity. That's what the episode is called. But it's basically just that. Bender and Amy fall in love, and then robosexuality is looked down upon. And they're like, how will our love survive? And then Amy's like, now we have a monogamous marriage. And Bender's like, monogamy! And then the next scene is him like partying with like hooker bots. Oh shit. Fuck. Any TV or book recommendations? What do you feel like watching? Something magical, something realistic? Do you want to watch anime? What kind of books do you like to read? I mostly read sci-fi, but I could recommend some good self-help books. I haven't seen Breaking Bad, so I know how you feel, though. I've also never watched Breaking Bad, but I don't feel like I need to. Robosexuality is not a sin. Get out of here with your fucking hatred. I've seen Spirited Away like 4 times this year. Yeah, I love it. I was Princess Mononoke for Halloween. No, I like ninja stories. Ninjas are cool. Magical realism? I don't know. And wait, do you want it to be a TV show with real people, or do you want it to be an anime? Because like I only watch cartoons. There's lots of books on Cthulhu. You should read all of them. Humping robots. I haven't seen Zombieland 2. It doesn't look very good. I'll go see it once everyone else is like, oh, it was surprisingly great. And not until then. Oh, Antlers looks really creepy. I saw the preview for that before Dr. Sleep. What about Robo Ninjas? Yeah, more Samurai Jack. You guys, we gotta get back. Back to the past. Come on, Jack. Miyazaki recommendations, seeing them only once a year, but yes, who can resist? Oh, yeah, you don't want to watch them too much, that's true. But I've watched it with like a couple other people. So like I've watched it by myself and then with like a couple groups of people. And when we were watching it in the groups, sometimes we talk about other things, we talk over it. Oh, Afro Samurai, so good. Samurai Champloo, also very, very good. Ooh, the anime Snow White with red hair is cute. Oh, interesting. I love Snow White and I love anime. Did I watch Get Out? Yes, I've seen Get Out and Us. Enjoyed them both immensely. Terrifying and well done. So good. Excellent examples of filmmaking where every single piece of information that is given to you in the film, in each frame of each shot, in each bit of dialogue is necessary for the story to move forward. That's good editing. You guys have to watch the Green Eggs and Ham TV show. That's another example of like, everything that the show tells you is important for the show to progress forward. And there's no unnecessary information or like excess-ness. It's just the fucking meat of it. Exactly, it's literally the lore twisted into anime. Ooh! Oh, I hope I like the animation style. There's some types of animation style that I'm like, this is not for me. But that sounds really cool. Have you seen My Neighbors the Yamadas? No, I haven't seen it. It's one of the few that I have not seen. Yes. Steins Gate is the only anime you can handle? Nice. Yesterday's tea. No, this is today's tea, but the whole bag fell in. Jen Dietakovsky has a new show called Primal. It looks pretty dope. Is it also animated? I've seen episodes of Boardwalk Empire. It's pretty interesting. Steve Buscemi's great. But like, it's not really for me, guys. It's just not really for me. I tend to like cultivated excess in film, though. No. So you're like a Quentin Tarantino fan? I hate that. Quentin Tarantino's movies drive me fucking up the wall. Some of them are so good. Some of them are great storytelling. Some of them are epic characters going through fantastic like moments of trial and tribulation. And other ones are just like masturbatory nonsense roller coasters of violence and swear words. Yes! Oh my gosh, yay, I'm so excited. More animated shows. I thought Get Out was meh, but I know it's not politically correct to critique it. Still love it. No, you can critique it as a film, but like, that's the thing. As a film, it's very well done. So like, what are you critiquing about it? Did you think the story wasn't interesting? Did you think the actors weren't convincing? Because the story is new and fresh. It was surprising and had not been done to death before. The acting was phenomenal. The cinematography was interesting and memorable. The sound design was good. The costume design was excellent. The fucking environment was very, very real and rich without it being too big. I'm just like, so what didn't you like about Get Out? Did you think the pacing was too slow? Did you think it was too confusing? I love Kill Bill. I love both Kill Bills very, very much. Yeah. Tarantino is like a child that excels at dialogue. He's good at, like, he's a good writer and he is a good director when he's not just masturbating. And he masturbates a lot. This song is The Lullaby by Queens of the Stone Age. Hollywood had good acting with a trash story. Oh, you didn't like the story of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh, I didn't mean excess and gratuity like violence. I mean excess in the story, like I'm talking more about that. Like unnecessary plot points or characters or dialogue. And in which movie are you talking about? You like the idea of the message, but the filmmaking was just overall average. Can you list all the things that go into the filmmaking that you felt like were less than average? Like, I'm trying to get you to talk technically about why you didn't like this movie, because it sounds like it's coming from just like a more emotional place. And if you just emotionally didn't connect with the film, that's fine. You're not going to emotionally connect with every film. But you're trying to tell me that this film is bad without actually like having any critiques of the actual film. Hateful Eight suffered. I'm going to give you actual critiques of the film. The cinematography was boring. The world was too small. The world was like overpopulated for the amount of like space that they had. There were too many characters who weren't actually that important introduced, and there was too much dialogue that wasn't like furthering the plot in any way. Those are all huge problems for me. I never invade anything except for your heart and your mind. Say hi to me, please. Okay, I said it. I had to explain the true meaning of Once Upon a Time. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Hi. Hello. It wasn't scary. So Get Out wasn't scary enough for you. Okay. It's a thriller. It wasn't thrilling enough for you. That's fair. That's a good critique. Have you seen any films by the director? No, I haven't. No, I've never seen any films by him. I don't watch art house movies because art house films are just too much. They're just not interesting to me. They're very boring. The performances in The Hateful Eight were top notch though. Yeah, absolutely. The costuming was very, very good. Yeah, there was a lot of good things about Hateful Eight, but like as a film, it just did not tick the boxes for me. Hateful Eight was kind of like a play. Yeah, definitely. But then that's the problem because there was literally 40 minutes before they got to that fucking house. So it's like a play that had that whole scene in the carriage that had nothing to do with the rest of the movie whatsoever. They were in that carriage for so long and nothing happened. He's not art house, he's a dude from Thailand. You told me absolutely nothing about him, and you said he had an excess of style, so I assumed that it was an art house type thing. If you don't give me the information, I'm not gonna be able to talk to you about it, so sorry, dude, I don't know. Oh, you sweet baby. You sweet baby. You're my baby bear. Your dog looks like its grandkids are coming over all week. Yeah, she's a very cute old man. So Sorry Man is art house and it's a pretty wild movie. I don't need, it's an excess. It's too much for me. I just can't do it. I've never seen it, but I know it's like great, but it's just not for me. Okay. So any Netflix things you would recommend? Depends on what you're looking for. What do you want to watch? I may need to see Once Upon a Time twice. That doesn't usually happen. There aren't a lot of movies that I'm like, I need to see that again. And I think I already know like the sort of general plot of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So maybe though. Have I dyed my hair in the past few weeks? No. It's just dark brown. It's just still dark brown. It's just greasy so it looks darker. You're seeing that sheen of grease. That grease sheen.
These metamorphic supernatural forces dominate what I see. A Gemini duality personalities always conflicted.
Yes, usually the only movies that like you need to see more, like you need to see more than once, are things that involve like time travel, or like large spells of amnesia and like forgetfulness, and like ones with non-linear plot lines. No, I never saw Baby Driver. I've heard great things about it, for sure. It sounds great, but I never got the motivation to watch it. No, I didn't need to see Shutter Island more than once. It was good the first time I saw it, and I think I watched it again once when it was like on TV. What's that I'm stroking? This is my doggo. Favorite movie of all time? Count of Monte Cristo. I love Count of Monte Cristo, yeah. And I love Cloud Atlas, yeah. Cloud Atlas is a movie that I'm like, oh no, you would need to watch that a couple times to like get the full arc of it and to also plot all the character stories of it. Cloud Atlas is so ambitious. Cloud Atlas would have been a great animated film. It would have been really, really cool to have it like leaping through time and through space and through the world and have them be animated in different styles. Having it be live action with like that cross-racial makeup design it sort of took away from the story for me. But what's interesting is that Cloud Atlas is written chronologically, almost. It's like written chronologically in a palindromic way. Yeah. Back to the Future is a great movie. It's also very good. I can get it. I can find the spot. Where is it? Oh, down here now. Where's the spot? Where is it? There's no spot. What a good puppy. Your little beans. Your little beans. You mentioned History of the World. Any other comedies that you like? History of the World Part 1, perfect. Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, also really, really good. Young Frankenstein and Robin Hood Men in Tights. Those movies are perfect and super duper funny. Movies like Airplane, so funny. Always really, really funny. Good for a rainy day. Good for a nice warm day in with a hot chocolate. What other funny movies can I recommend to you guys? Mel Brooks movies.
Yes.
Mega Destructoid. Thank you for your sub. You even used your Prime. My ride is here though, guys. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Oh, and then also anything by like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. So like for movies, Shaun of the Dead and and Hot Fuzz. So good. I'm joking, guys. I just live in a shit part of town. I just live in an area where, you know, a universal basic income would be really, really beneficial. Not for me, because like I don't make less than $17,000 a year. Not this year, at least. But a lot of people that live around me do, and if they had more income, they would probably be more free to travel and leave this area and then not need so many ambulances called for them. We're not talking about politics. Sorry, guys, we're not talking about politics again. Is it primer or is it primer? How do you say that word? You guys, if you want... I still haven't seen it. Yeah, people who were recipients... Yeah, people who were recipients of universal basic income were making less than $17,000 a year. In Ontario. Those are the people who qualified for it. You up for a relationship question? Yeah, let's see. Lay it on me. What do you got, dude? I want to itch my face, but I was scratching my dog a lot, so I really shouldn't. Oh, excuse me. What's the question? Lay it on me. Luke the Lefty, can I just say that I really like your brain? You can. I'll believe you. Thanks, Mark. I pronounce it primer. So the word primer is another word, but I think it is spelt the same. I think they're homophobes. No, that would be the opposite. Sorry, they're the opposite of homophones. They're like a word that is spelled the same way but pronounced differently, instead of a word that is pronounced differently but sounds the same way. You guys are really obsessed with, like, your social capital that is attached to sex and sexuality, eh? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Some people can have very, very little sex and they have a very, very high sexual capital. And some people have a lot of sex and they have very, very low sexual capital. It's okay to start dating whenever you want after a breakup. You are a special and unique individual, and each breakup is different. Itachi, it's not me. If you found a picture of a person who looks like me, congratulations. But like, that's not me, and you're gonna show me that picture of her, and I'm gonna be like, I don't actually think I really look like her. But thank you. Thank you. If I had a sub for every time somebody came into this channel and they were like, you look like somebody that I know, I could retire happily as any misogynistic streamer could. But I'm not just there yet, guys. I don't got the misogyny and I don't have the notoriety yet. I enjoyed dirty talking. Cool. Happy for you, dude. But your partner has zero speech functionality when it comes to that. How do you work on this together? So you want her to talk to you sexually while you are engaging in romantic situations? And she just doesn't want to?
Was it the intention?
I don't look anything like Shailene Woodley. I truly don't. And like, this is laughable now. You're just like listing other white girls. Come on. I truly do not look anything like her. Other than like we both have eyes and nose and mouth and in that order. You can't make your partner accommodate your sexuality if it is not comfortable to them.
The next morning, I may.
You need to be respectful of what her sexuality entails. Yeah. Do I have Bitcoin? Nah, I wish. I look like Invader V. That's me. I just got out of a long-term relationship and I'm having my first Tinder experience. I'm chatting with 8 or so girls right now, all of which want to get together. Is it okay to just start dating multiple people, or is it best to take one at a time and determine whether it's compatible? Are you actually asking me if you should take 8 girls on a date on the same day? Because, hey, guess what? This problem's going to solve itself. You're going to go on a date with one girl, and then you're probably going to go on a second date with her, and you might go on another date with another girl, but you're not going to actually date all of them all at once. It's like a little bit like an impossible, like you're just not, like are you actually going to spend like a whole week and a day going on a date each night with each girl? Do you actually have that much time? I have a ton of time for dating, and even that is crazy to me. You sure look like a female human this day. Allow me to show you another photograph of a female human and remark upon how similar both of you are to one another. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. With all these relationship questions, my partner wants to be the intimate 24/7, so how do I work out that since we have a life besides intimacy? Sorry, your partner actually just wants to have sex with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Or your partner wants to be more physically intimate and sexual with you than you do? Because those are two really different things with two very different types of advice. I believe that tarot cards are real, just like I believe that like fairy tales are real stories that we tell ourselves, and you can divine meaning out of both of them. Yeah, you could maybe date 1 or 2 or 3 people at once. If you are a sex addict, if you are a high-functioning autistic person, you could date upwards of 12 to 24 women at once. But like, why not put like a smidge of that energy into something other than fucking? Put that into, I don't know, a hobby. Just invite them all to the same restaurant. There's a reason that I go on Tinder, pretty normal world. Is there a reason I do so bad on Tinder? I'm pretty good in the normal world. Yeah, you might just have a bad Tinder profile. I was supposed to be reviewing those today. We never got to it. So I'm a socialist. All you humans look the same, to be honest. That's true. There's one of 6 ways that white people get to look. Total. That's it. That's it. 1 of 6. I am one of the 6 ways that white women look. In another life, in another world. Uh-huh. Cool, cool. I'm a fairy, and I'd go on an adventure with you in a heartbeat, guys. Yes, I'm also 29 years old. Maybe sex is their hobby. Well, you should cultivate a hobby that doesn't necessarily require another partner. Like, cultivate things that you can do on your own, so you don't have to rely on anyone else. It's much healthier for you. You both want to be intimate 24/7. So you just want to have sex and never work ever again? Okay. So you feel the same way all of us feel. Somehow the rest of us are figuring it out. You can too. Yes, I tell you. You can also have sex on your own. You absolutely can. You definitely can. Don't forget, it's part of self-care. I don't think it's really dissuading her from barking anymore. It did for like a week. No barking. Do you just like it now? Oh, you're so cute. You are so cute. You need a haircut real bad. Yeah. Self-love is important after your self-date. Nice. Yeah, don't get pregnant by yourself, guys. Don't be your own grandfather. How does one have sex on their own? Through touch. Through self-touch. Look down into your lap. That's what you're doing. It has a name. I didn't get Disney Plus. I would love to, but I don't want to give more money to Disney. And also, like, I don't know, there's, like, The Mandalorian sounds interesting, and apparently the first episode was good. But, like, why don't I wait for the whole season to be out and then get Disney Plus then? Uh-oh, no slurs in chat. Porn version of Looper coming in. Fuck, Looper was such a good movie. Looper was a great movie. Oh my god, Joseph Gordon-Levitt being, oh no. Oh no, his name just fell out of my head. Bruce Willis? I was like, Will Bruce's? His name is not Will Bruce's. But his name is Bruce Willis, but I think his first name is William. I think his first name is actually William. I don't think that Bruce Willis's first name is Bruce. I think he goes by his middle name. Is that wrong or is that right? Did I make that up? Ooh, a buddy of yours thought it'd be cool to date two women at the same time until they both got pregnant at the same time. That happens. Did he murder one of them? I saw an episode of Forensic Files about that. Ooh, Hulu, $6 credit. Disney. Wasn't that time capsule kind of bullshit though? Like the way it looked? Come on. You're actually mad at how the time machine looked? Looper! That was just a bunch of white guys acting average. Welcome to the majority of North American cinema for the past forever. Not all of it is great. Some of it is interesting. But, like, yeah, welcome to fucking cinema. You think people want to argue there's not a problem with representation on screen. His last name is actually Zappelli! Looper was cinematically good. The ending was far-fetched. Yes. It was a nonsense movie, and I liked it. No scams. It's Walter Bruce Willis. Oh, it's Walter Willis. Really? Crazy. I knew it was a W name. No, he's paying child support for both of them because they both found out. Guys, if you are not ready to have kids, you shouldn't have sex. I started having sex when I was 18, and I was an adult. And then when I hit 20 and I wasn't pregnant, I was like, yes, I made it past the possibility of having a teen pregnancy. And then I took care of all those things that you take care of, and you create an optimal situation with the best luck that you do not do the bad thing, and then you enjoy sex. But like, if at any point I got pregnant, number one, I live in Canada where abortions are plentiful and inexpensive. And number two, I would also just raise the fuck out of that kid. Like, if I got pregnant right now, if I was fucking a guy and I got pregnant, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. You have no responsibility to care for this child because, like, it's my bad for getting pregnant, but I'm old enough to take care of it. I would just have that fucking kid. I just have that fucking kid. I'm old enough now that I'd just be like, yeah, whatever, I'm almost 30, I could have a kid. It'd be crazy, but yeah, I could probably do it. Blade Runner. Danny Brown? Okay, Mom. Did I mean Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Oh wait, did I butcher his name? That's embarrassing. Or did I just say the wrong name entirely? Ah, shit. Yeah, he moves. It's spooky. Good afternoon. Hi, hey, hello. I think I have to end stream soon. I think I have to skedaddle eventually. I'm gonna be your Morticia and you're gonna be my Gomez. Cara mia. And then kisses all down my arm. Guys, a spider bit me earlier. I think there was a spider in my sweater. I got a spider bite. I have a bug bite. That's John Joestar's fetish, spoiler alert. He's got a fetish for bug bites. And now I got them. And it wasn't a euphemism for small titties. Maybe a twist and a half. What does that mean? How do I discover new music? Usually just through Spotify or my friends. Like make playlists with my friends and we share them. I don't know if I'm gonna do yoga again on stream. It's not as fun for me to do it on stream as it used to be. It was fun, and then I did it enough that I was like, this isn't fun anymore to share. There's better things I could share. Am I still talking to Mr. Touchy-Feely? No, I haven't heard from him since, like, he made it really difficult for me to get my coat back. So, I don't know. I guess I'll hear from him if I hear from him. Spiders don't waste time on socialists. But the spider bit me. I don't think I'm a socialist. But the spider bit me. If that, like, tells you any of his political views. Guys, how long have I been streaming for? If I have to go, just leave Homer there in the chair. You guys really love him, eh? He's like your favorite dude? Oh yeah, I forgot. He's got a... I didn't want him to fall off Luna, so I put a little tie on his back. It's like his hat. You guys, and if the hat comes off and he has his hair underneath. But it's like sewn to his head, so I don't want to take it off. But it is tempting to have this little hat. There's something interesting about you, but I can't put my finger on it. Yes, that is known as a je ne sais quoi. I am in possession of a je ne sais quoi. I have that element about myself that is just like almost indescribable. You can't really like exactly put your finger on it. Exactly. You can't exactly say it. But there's something about me that is like intriguing in some part. Thunder God, I'm really happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you subbed. Using an excess amount of sarcasm is a good way to fall out of my favor. The mods are just trying to tell you that, dude. I don't like people who are overly sarcastic. I like people who say what they mean. I like people who speak plainly and earnestly. That's the type of person that I appreciate. So the mods are just telling you to chill out because you're using a lot of sarcasm, and it's very off-putting. I would rather be with pudding than for you to be off-putting. I have no idea how much money it costs to live in the United States. A lot? Costume. Costume? Costume. A lot of money? I don't know. How much money do you need? Canada's not that expensive as long as you don't want to live in the city. You can just like live anywhere in Canada and it's like cheap. Unless you want to live in the city. Like basically lethargic. Maybe not off-putting, but on it? No, I want pudding to be in me. I want inputting. I want your input. But I do not want your sarcasm, for it is off-putting. Okay, I've been streaming for 4 hours, guys. That's good for me. Pudding is amazing. Papa Pudding's one of my favorite people in chat that we see every once in a while. I have to bounce. I have things I have to do. It's almost 3 p.m. I got stuff at 4. I need to eat. I need to be productive. I need to take my doggo for a walk. Somewhere between $- and a lot of dollars. Apricot's so smart. Apricot's so smart. That's why Peachy get apricot. Stay on pudding. If I tell a girl I like her right away, will that scare her away? What do you like about her? If you tell a girl that you like her creativeness and her passion and her dedication because you have observed those things by being her friend and spending time with her, she's going to be like, wow, thank you for noticing. If you're just like, you're pretty and I like you, a girl's gonna be like, okay. Thank you. That doesn't really endear her back to you though. Ooh, that's a lot of money you guys have to make. Yeah, don't say a dirty joke, guys. Maybe read the room a little bit. So I've been lurking for 30 minutes after follow, and I agree I miss Pirates and Ninjas as well. There's a lot of appeal with those. I love it when you can bring, oh, hi and goodbye. Hi, Peppermint. I love when we can bring it back to Pirates and Ninjas. What do you guys like better, Pirates or Ninjas? I'm gonna tell you what I think, but like, I'm cool hearing your takes on both of them, guys. My chair makes lots of creaky sounds, but I like all of them. Allow me to meander. Okay, wait, who's actually streaming? I always forget to refresh this page. You guys like my sweater, my old grandpa sweater? Guys, this is a don't look at me sweater. This is like literally the equivalent of TV static sweater. This is not the one, but thanks. Take care, have a good day. Thank you guys. I'm very happy that each and every one of us are here together. Oh, I moved my microphone into literally the worst spot. Okay, let's try that. Oh, Ashley's playing Quiplash. You guys, do you want to go to Ashley? Do you want to go to... Aw, Canute's even streaming, guys. Put on some dang pants. I'm wearing shorts. It'd be weird to wear shorts and pants. That's a lot of layers. Real question. How many followers do I have? Oh, bye, Frames.